Buddy, it's me, Miss You, and we're going to begin our skyscraper project. This should help you get started if you're stuck. So we're going to start off with your top view. We're going to do a 2x2 platform. So I'm going to go sketch, 2x2. I'm going to dimension it, 2. And just to give you the heads up, I'm going to just use the equal constraint since we've now learned about it. So if this is 2, that's 2. There we go. I'm going to extrude to 0.125. I'm going to go check. And now I'm going to extrude again because I would like my skyscraper. So I'm going to go to the top surface, corner to corner rectangle, and my skyscraper is going to be 1.5. It will be enough room to fit 2 other objects on my little platform. Okay. Oops, I didn't want 2x2. I wanted 1.5 by 1.5. So let me change that. Well, I'll just exit out, resketch, corner to corner. Now I'm going to 1.5 by 1.5. Okay. I'm now going to extrude it. And I'm extruding 6 inches. And this is the start of my high rise. Okay. I'm going to go to the front view and I'm going to create a window, just a single window. I'm going to sketch on it, corner to corner. And I'm going to dimension it to 0.15 each one. I'm going to zoom in. This takes a lot of zooming. And I'm going to use my equal constraint to make sure it always stays a square. And now I'm going to go I have to get it to become constrained. And what I'm going to do is put it in position. And I have point away from each edge by 0.2. Check. So I have a single window on my skyscraper. I'm going to extrude it first, and then we're going to use the linear pattern. So I'm going to remove, and I'm going to remove a depth of 0.15. I'm going to go check. Okay, that has been extruded. Now I'm going to use my linear pattern, and it's not a part pattern, but it's a feature pattern. Okay, and then I want to pick the direction I want to go in. The direction is along this horizontal line, okay, the edge of extrude 2, and I want to have 5 squares, and I want them to be 0.23 away from each other. Now I know these numbers because I've done a few tries of this. So let's see. and my feature pattern did not take, so let's put it in again. And there I have my 5 windows. Okay, I want to do a second direction, and my second direction is this vertical line. I want it to be 0.23 away, and I'm going to do 23 instances. So each one is 0.23 inches away. And let's see if it took. It did take. So I have my first side, and I left the bottom a little bit empty so I could either add an additional row or do a first floor. Okay, so let's turn around, and I'm going to do the same thing for each of the 4 sides. And this is the first method of making a skyscraper. Okay, I'm going to sketch, add my window, dimension my window with the equal constraint. Okay. Now here I never used the equal constraint in the end. I just ended up dimensioning both with the same effect. And now I'm going to dimension so it's 0.2 away from the top and 0.2 away from the side. And my one window is fully constrained. I'm going to go check. I'm going to extrude it, and then I'm going to do the pattern. I'm going to extrude it. I'm going to remove 0.15. I'm going to go check. Okay. And now I'm going to use my linear pattern. You're going to change it from part pattern to feature pattern. The direction, oops, the feature pattern is the extrusion. See if it gets it. Yeah. The direction is over here. Now I'm going to explain to you what's going on. You just have to flip the direction. Okay, it's 0.25, or I think I said 0.23, and I want 5. So 5 windows is what I'm after. Okay. And that looks great. I want to have a second direction. The direction is, of course, vertical. And I'm going to go 0.23 and 23 rows. And I'm going to go check. So let's take a look at what I have. Let's look at the isometric view. Of course, I did it the wrong direction. No, that's not the corner I want. Okay. So there's one side, there's the other side, and I have it in an almost isometric view. I did 2 sides, but of course the others are done the same way. Let me know if you have any questions. You have to do a second companion building. You do not need a pattern for the second one. It is only for scale, and then you need an accessory. Looking forward to seeing your projects.